So now we're going to go into part three of Where Stars Scatter, which is Xavier's new myth and love in deep space. Let's catch up with what's going on, shall we? In part three.
I was also going to mention that they said that MC carries the essence of Xavier.
Yes,
Mm.
I know. I'm like, what that mean? I was like, I could guess, but y'all gonna have to help me. So, but that's a good point though, because that means somewhere they were together or
They're
something like
connected.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're connected, and again, the rebirth, the tree of life, and that they're the only people who are alive in
Hmm.
this place. Some connections are going there. There's
I
something
wonder if
going on.
he wiped her memory. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe he did it to protect her. I don't know. Hmm. But we
I'm
shall
making
see.
yes.
Oh, this is some good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Although I failed to discover new information, I feel more free than ever. But what surprised me is that every revenant here firmly believes they'll return to Philos one day. So that's why they're all zealots for the most part. They're just
Mm,
like, if I'm dead every day and, I get killed and they come back, it's just like something to end this cycle and we can be back to where we're supposed to be.
yeah.
And before I knew it, I started to believe it too.
Within that rotten black castle is the Mad King, who sits on an abandoned throne.
They keep saying Mad King. That means something. Okay.
Yeah.
Countless kingdoms, innumerable cities, all their denizens wept under the hooves of the tyrant's iron cavalry.
Hmm. At the square in the busiest part of the city, many revenants have gathered. I pull my hood tighter and move closer.
The dead were turned into weapons. Their bones and souls are mere cannon fodder for his wars.
Dang.
When he confronted the Order of Babel, many of our brethren were reduced to ashes by his hand.
Yeah, I did see that.
Mm.
In the center of the crowd stands a revenant in white robes, passionately denouncing the Mad King's crimes. He's dressed as an acolyte from the Order of Babel. He looks familiar. Is he the acolyte who escaped that day?
Will we come back to life next month? Unhand me!
Oh, no more dissenting voices rise from the crowd. The revenant acolyte surveys the gathering before speaking with satisfaction.
But we have received good tidings. The
Oh, really?
chosen one who shall deliver us has answered our call. She's already here.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh boy. You gotta hide somewhere. Some quick.
Yeah. Anticipation ripples through the revenants, and some lower their heads to whisper a devout prayer. Most fix their intense gazes on the acolyte. They eagerly await his next words.
Before the apocalypse descends, the sacred pilgrimage ceremony will proceed as planned. We shall reach the tree of life and return to our homeland.
Okay.
Hmm. What is this pilgrimage ceremony and tree of life they speak of? Am I going to have to recite some kind of
Where's the chosen
words
one?
and light some staff up like in Raphael Smith? See, God, the chosen one is
The
not
chosen
here.
one. The chosen one is.
A sense of foreboding stirs within me. I turn to leave as I hear excited shouts behind me.
Over there!
The revenant acolyte points at me, and so Every revenant's gaze falls on me.
She
Oh boy.
is the chosen one. Our prayers have summoned her.
Acting as if they. Oh my gosh, they sound like K-pop fans. Acting
Get out of there, girl.
now. I need some security. Acting as if they've seen a goddess, the revenants run toward me. Fervent cries resound.
Oh my God.
It's nuts. Countless hands reach out and cut off my escape route. Jubilant, they hoist me above their heads. Oh no, so
My.
they're passing you like you're in the mosh pit at a
Oh
concert.
no. That's bad. That's bad.
Dad, wait, release me at once.
Oh boy.
They ain't thinking about that. We got her. It's the chosen one. The revenants carry me to the castle perched on the tallest hill. I wasn't even given the slightest chance to struggle or escape. The acolyte clears his throat and shouts at a half-open window located on the upper floor of the castle.
The one who stands before you is the slayer of the eternal night, the night of refulgence, the pilgrimage ceremony's shepherd, the ruler of fate, the shining beacon of hope to Philos' countless survivors.
But I still don't have a name, no.
Yeah, right.
Titles, but I don't have a name.
And she will be your nemesis until you die. Our prayers have summoned the chosen one.
Did he come up with those titles in the time it took to get here? The black window frame slightly stirs, and a dagger with a cold gleam is thrown down. Oh, really?
My castle is too small for your ilk. Only your chosen one can come in to slay me.
Really?
A sea of blood if you let me handle the selection process.
In the blink of an eye, the righteous, indignant revenants scatter in all directions. Even the enthusiastic acolyte runs away and disappears like smoke. A chill runs down my spine as I look up. The figure near the window meets my gaze.
I see they've made their choice.
Resigned, I sigh inwardly and pick up the dagger. Open the door.
Oh yeah.
In the vast empty hall with a tiled floor, only the sound of footsteps echoes. The candles' flames sway from wrought iron chandeliers. Light and shadow interweave like spider webs across the cold stone walls. It's been a long time.
Ooh.
I stop at the foot of the throne and look up at him.
You bear all their hopes and dreams, and their very faith rests upon your shoulders. How does it feel?
Weird. It's not great.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not here to duel you to the death. I know what I want for that silver coin.
Ooh.
I step forward and meet his gaze. I try my best to appear confident. Your observations are correct. These revenants are in a cage made from their own obsessions. I can't save them, and I don't intend to try. Since I have no interest in being the chosen one, returning to Philos is my best choice. Once I'm there, I can recover my name, my memories, and myself.
Oh yes, girl.
Xavier, I need you to help me return to Philos.
Is Philos important to you?
Of course, it's my homeland and the only place I can remember.
Mm.
If those revenants strongly believe they can return, then perhaps a method exists. I'm no different from them if I can't remember anything.
Let's assume this Philos you desperately wish to return to no longer exists. What then?
Is he reminding me, or is he trying to make me give up?
You have my permission to stay here. Though, we need a relationship that binds us since we'll be together for a long time.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry. When did you come up with this plan? Just now? I agree. As soon as he let his guard down, I quickly agreed and scrambled in my mind for a role that could connect me to the king. Minister, attendant, knight, or loyal subject. I'd say minister. In any case, I'll need time before I can give you a satisfactory answer. That figure, surrounded by countless blades on the throne behind him, yes, it is the Iron Throne. Unmistakably like the Iron Throne. Simply let out a faint laugh. Are the swords on your throne truly mementos from assassins?
Do you want to leave one yourself?
Well, that's not what I asked. Our conversation.
I know, he's so spicy.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's a question with a question. Okay. Our conversation hits a wall. I clench my fist before turning away with a smile. I'll just pretend I didn't hear him. By the way, can I have a room that has access to fresh air?
I'll allow it.
Gee, it sounded painful for you to say.
I know.
After I entered the castle, the underground gambling den began taking bets on how the chosen one would die.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Getting thrown into a forest with evil phantoms only to be devoured, sinking to the bottom of the cinders, or dying because of his massive blade. These three deaths are ranked with different odds, but they're at the top of the list. No one believes the Mad King will let me live.
Oh, okay.
If the chosen one dies, then it means they weren't the real one. So they'll wait for another. However, if the chosen one survives and escapes from their enemy, that means
Our salvation is at hand.
I can never leave this castle. The revenants from that land of exiles cheer. Their dreadful suffering will finally come to an end. They sing their praises for days, and even though I chose the castle's highest room, their voices still penetrate the walls. But ever since I escaped the monastery, the arduous journey of poor sleep and traveling without proper rest has left me exhausted.
Aw.
Now that I have shelter, exhaustion washes over me like a tidal wave. Revenants don't need to eat, yet I'm forced to endure this hunger. That night, I lit a candle and slowly made my way down the winding stone staircase to reach the kitchen. He rarely eats. What a frightening person. I conduct a thorough search only to find roots and mushrooms.
What are you doing?
Trying to find some food. Unless you got to cook around here. Don't you need to sleep?
I heard music, so I decided to investigate.
Hmm.
What instrument is that? The sound is unique.
It's the wailing of a hungry ghost.
Something sounds good.
15 minutes later, he brings over a bowl of mushroom soup. It's brightly colored. Psychedelic mushroom.
This is all I have.
Well, thank you. It's all right. I'm not a picky eater. The taste is rather strange, but I've been starving for several days. It's nothing short of a rare delicacy. Once I swallow a spoonful, my stomach begins to churn violently, and the entire world seems to spin. Oh man, it's rotten. Bizarre, otherworldly visions appear before my eyes. Revenants dance in the air as Xavier's black cloak suddenly transforms into a giant floating blanket. I guess they are psychedelic.
They're special mushrooms.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah. Xavier, you're trying to drug me?
I know. In this dream, I saw Philos again. It was far away from me, yet it was still beautiful. Walls of brilliant snow white surrounded the city. Towers loomed in clusters, their vibrant rags fluttering. The streets gleamed with a soft radiance. A procession of silvery white knights navigates through the streets. Covered in flowers, they head to the ancient royal capital. The knight who's leading them is surrounded by people. It's impossible to see his face clearly. He carries a certain air. Although he has returned from his journey, his presence is strangely familiar.
All of you can go on ahead.
Oh my gosh, really? That sounds familiar.
I'll join you once I've seen her.
Seeing who?
Look at how skinny he is there.
It's like seeing who? My vision. Oh my gosh, he turns around, sees me, and smiles.
Oh.
Before I can recognize him, a flock of pigeons flies past us. The flapping wings obscure his eyes.
I thought you'd never see me again.
Okay, now that's Xavier's voice. I open my eyes and I feel like I was in a very long dream. I see the hem of a black garment as it casts a graceful arc under the candlelight. That man is looking at me. It's as if he stepped out of my dream.
I have an antidote.
So, okay, all right. So let's recount here. You held a sword to my throat, made me think I was going to die. Now you give me some psychedelic mushrooms that just made me just trip off of everything and see stuff, see through time, literally. And now I have an antidote. Mm-hmm. In his hands, he's holding a bowl of medicine that gives off a faintly bitter scent. Although I've returned to my senses, I'm at a loss of words.
I already tasted it.
Did you taste the first bowl? Misinterpreting my thoughts, he speaks in a calm tone. I hesitate before reaching out to grab the hem of his clothes. I squeeze it a few times.
No. No, I'm not a hallucination that appeared because you were poisoned.
He sits down at the edge of the bed. his elegant long fingers supporting the back of my neck as he brings the bowl of medicine to my lips. His pose is unmistakably intimate, yet his expression remains unchanged. His eyelashes aren't raised even once. Do you mind? I'm gonna have to clip this part out. Here, there you go. There you go.
A little catnip.
That's his way of telling me he needs a hit.
He needs his special mushrooms.
Yes. Rotten boy. Let's see. I hear a clamor. Did something just happen?
It's war.
What? What kind of war? There's a war happening here in a place like this?
Yes. Some of the revenants harbor obsessions from their past, waging war relentlessly. They never really die, and they don't stop.
Hmm.
They were once your subjects, Your Majesty. Why do you make it sound like it has nothing to do with you?
Listen. The loudest voices belong to those trying to find a way to rescue you, the chosen one. If you die here, I'm afraid my moments of peace will significantly decrease for the next month.
The light flickers on his face as he picks up the bowl again.
Open your mouth.
The slightly bitter liquid spreads across my tongue. He gives me a sidelong glance, but he doesn't look away until he's confirmed I've finished every last drop. During the days I've been bedridden, outlandish rumors have spread throughout the city. The Mad King has become the chosen one's servant. The chosen one risked her life. The chosen one has made a great sacrifice. They've misunderstood my actions from when I picked up a dagger and stormed into the castle. The revenants are so moved by this supposed heroism that they gather at the riverside below the castle every night to sing their praises.
Great.
When he gets annoyed by their wailing cacophony, he occasionally heads out with this sword in hand. He returns quickly and their voices disappear. I'm unsure of what happened outside. However, the shouting isn't as frequent as it was before for the past few days. Since then, finding a way to return to Philos became my only goal. The Cinders is not a single river. It's connected to numerous tributaries of various sizes. They intertwine like a tree's root system and extend in all directions. Some of these tributaries flow into gloomy swamps or plunge into bottomless ravines. Others lead to lairs with revenant knights. Yet, no matter where I look, I'm unable to locate the tree of life from Philosian myths. Day after day, I mark new locations on my map only to cross out their names later. Exhausted, I climb down the castle wall. The moon has already reached its zenith. A figure in the garden is behind the castle. His hair reflects a faint luster under the moonlight. Is that Xavier? His interests have changed of late. Instead of killing others, he grows flowers. I just gave you catnip. What else do you want? Okay, you can't do that. I'm going to have to put you down. Okay? Here, you want more? Won't hurt you. There you go. Won't hurt you.
Aw.
Yeah.
Is he a biter?
Only if I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
And he'll usually do that to get my attention. So I don't, let me
Are
give
they
him.
like sweet bites or they're not?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
they're
I could
like
tell.
like when they fight with their litter mates and everything.
Yeah.
I need to get him some snacks. I'll be right back.
Okay, yes. That's what he wants, a snack. Oh, he's so cute. Of course, this music in the background is so nice.
It's literally 45 minutes before it's time for him to eat, but around this time is when he starts begging.
Oh,
Like it's not 5 o'clock yet.
like, oh, I just wanted a little early snack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wild when he does that when I'm streaming. Like, what? Let's see. Okay. His interests have changed of late. Instead of killing others, he grows flowers. Hmm. Yet, not even a fraction of light touches cinder spell, and only lumen flora grow here. The flower he tends to is one I haven't seen before.
Oh, lumen flora sounds so cool.
Now, what kind of flower is that? Curious, I walk up to him. He glances at me before he continues to water the plants.
One that shouldn't be able to survive here.
Really? Then why are you growing it? He doesn't answer me, his fingertips touching the withered stem. I'm not sure if he didn't hear me or doesn't want to respond. He has selective hearing, I've
I
noticed.
noticed, yeah. Like, answer me.
Yeah, not with the question, with what I asked you. You know, I know you have secrets. You don't need to tell me.
The fact that I have secrets shouldn't be a secret.
But this secret is related to a certain person. Yes? Yeah? Yeah? I crouch down beside him and push aside a cluster of leaves. The wilted leaves vein has taken on a yellowish hue, and the light blue flower bud droops. It looks so fragile that it might snap at any moment. People typically grow flowers to remind themselves of someone or give them as a gift. I doubt there's anyone you want to give flowers to in this city, though.
There is one person.
Yeah, we know.
Who? Pray tell. Do I know her? He sets the watering can aside, turns to face me, and looks into my eyes. Is this the first time he's ever looked me in the face? At least with
We'll
intent,
talk about
anyway.
it when the flower blooms.
Okay. I don't know if it will ever blossom. However, I do know that someone who promised to help me hasn't kept his word. He nods thoughtfully.
You created a map of the entire city. Then you walked along the tributaries large and small.
Yes.
You've done good deeds all the while. Tales related to your acts of kindness have spread throughout the land.
But you told me to be careful who I offer kindness to. I was collecting information. Wait, how do you know about all this? You rarely leave the castle. Who's
Would you
narking on
say
me?
these methods of yours are effective?
I'm quiet. Then I shake my head.
None of them are the correct method to return to Philos. What a pity.
What a Debbie Downer.
You're such a jerk.
I know.
Did I like turn you down past life or something? He's always like this. He dismisses my words with a few of his own. Well, we'll set that aside for now. About that relationship you mentioned before, I've made up my mind. I'll be... Let's see. Choices are your knight, your
Ooh.
your queen. Your choice, Richard Nerd Girl.
Queen! La Reina.
We gotta do that. Obviously, my identity is known far and wide. I've also earned a bit of respect. Why don't you just step back and let me be the actual ruler of Cindersville?
Okay.
A queen, in other words. You know you like that idea. Don't even pretend
I
you like that idea. That way, you won't be bothered by outside affairs. Doesn't matter if you want to plant flowers, kill revenants, or live a quiet life. To put it simply, I want to be someone who's important to you.
know.
I don't know why, considering how much of a weird, hot and cold kind of thing we got going on, but perhaps I'm worried about losing a stable source of food. I made a vow with the utmost sincerity. I don't know what his thoughts are, however.
What do you mean by important?
Do we really have to spell everything out for this dude?
Well.
What do you mean by important? Okay. Let's say you're the only one that matters in my life. I'm not quite feeling that, but...
So you want to protect me?
No, I want a nice place to live. As if he couldn't hear me clearly, he crosses his arms and takes another step toward me. He's pretending he made a humble inquiry. There was nothing humble about that. Because if he didn't care about the definition, he wouldn't have asked. I doubt you need my protection when you wield a sword like that. But when those revenants attack again, I'll be by your side.
Aw.
Yeah, I made you laugh.
Yeah, look at that smile.
He actually laughed. I can hardly believe my eyes. I know.
I can help you figure out a method. On the other hand, you need to find a way to make a flower bloom.
Ooh.
Okay, now I had to do this in the Foreseer myth with Zane in exchange for my life, because I was trying to steal the Creatio Protocol. I had to make this jasmine bloom in like the frostiest conditions. So apparently that was the condition for him not to kill me.
What is up with these dangerous men?
I don't know. It's just something about it, you know. But in this case, he's like, I can help you figure it out, but in exchange, you got to do this. It's kind of like, a little bit of you want to know? Okay, well, you help me out. Help me to help you to help me. Are you sure it can still be saved? Because that was the issue with Jasmine. It's just like it's not full as a bloom in such cold conditions.
Yeah.
After agreeing to this surprisingly simple condition, I returned to my room. After spending these days together, Xavier seems nothing like the Mad King those acolytes talked about.
Yeah.
But the way he took me in and promised to help felt like just an excuse. An excuse to keep me here.
Yes.
Because look, he wasn't going to be all lovey-dovey about it. It's like, I can keep her in here. I can keep her here so I can look at her as much as I want to. Could it be because of that chosen one rumor? It helps. With no answer for now, I sighed. Yet his smile from a moment ago kept flashing through my mind.
Yes, girl.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. The call of an owl resounds outside the balcony. A shadow swoops down, drops an envelope with a wax seal, then flies away. Just like a letter arriving from Hogwarts. Ooh, what is this?
Love
Huh?
that.
What is it? Is it an invitation to dinner? I returned to my bed and opened the envelope. On the letter, the stark, concise handwriting catches my eye. We would like to invite the chosen one to our sacred monastery so she can observe the selection process for the pilgrimage ceremony tomorrow. Oh, they still thinking they're going to do this? The Order of Babel looks forward to your answer.
Oh, I don't know
I
if
don't
I
know
can
if I
trust
want to hang
it.
out with the crazies.
Yeah, they're a little bit nuts. A little bit nuts. Oh, I love this part. You know what? I'm getting the feeling like Xavier, since the very beginning, has been playing like, I'm avoiding you, but man, I'm already hooked. Do you know what I mean? Like he got there right in the nick of time to save her in the very beginning. But then like, I don't really know, who are you? I don't know. It's like, and so there is a bit of like avoidance, but there's something in the story that's telling me that one of them are supposed to kill the other. I mean, and I have no prior knowledge of anything that's going on. Or maybe part of the prophecy is them killing each other. Because it's almost like he's trying to avoid them at all costs. Like,
Mhm.
it's that person who cares about you, but in order to protect you, they want to keep you away from them. So that's what I'm getting those vibes from him. I could be completely wrong with that, but it definitely feels like there's something more with Xavier, like really liking the MC like way more than he's ever showing.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, especially since supposedly, gosh, it's like we gotta die again at the at the end of this story. So yeah, I think there's something to it where it's like don't want to be attached, as opposed to with Raphael Smith, he was totally attached. So much so that he wasn't mad that, we imprisoned him under the ocean in chains for I
No,
forget
so
how long. It's like,
romantic.
no, I'm not mad.
So romantic to imprison your lover for 1,000
Mhm. She
years.
loves me so much she doesn't want me going anywhere. Like, so at least they
That's
knew.
yeah.
And it was obvious. Here it's just kind of like I have to remain cold and distant. I thought it was Zane for a minute there, but but you could see how he acts, and supposedly what he's done as king. So there's probably a lot of shame attached to that for some reason. He hasn't explained himself. He hasn't explained away those accusations
Yeah.
yet. So it's going to be interesting if he thinks that once she eventually finds out his hand in all of this, is she going to look at him differently, or what that is. There's a lot of this intrigue that's out there,
Yeah, I
in
mean,
the
you
story.
think if you think about it, the psychological profile of someone was to go through the process of killing people that they knew that were down for them when they were alive, and now he has to kill them constantly, and they continue to come back, and they're, you know, um, zealot acolytes for something that's probably most likely going to cause his death is like messes that can really mess with the person's head. I love what they're building for this character. So
Mm-hmm.
now we have all this coldness and all this goes a little bit of humanity with that flash of a smile. A
Mm-hmm.
little bit. I mean, I love it. I mean, it's a little right, but it goes a long way when you think about you know, the story, how the story is playing out right now. And there are titles for so many different things. Like he has the title of Silver Knight when he was younger and Light
Mm-hmm.
Speaker, and now he's the Mad King and the Sinner. So like a total opposite of his, who he was before, full of all this hope, and now he's like the worst thing ever. I'm enjoying this.
It's like, you are the worst. You are irredeemable. You're
Yeah,
this, you're that, and your job is this endless cycle of killing dead people that used to be your subjects. It's like, with all that going on, again, he probably feels some sense of shame about that, but really can't admit that
yeah,
to her. So I find it interesting. It's the go away, no, stay here. Go away, no, stay here. Go.
yes, and also that beautiful moment of him being the gardener of these unique flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Is definitely putting a much softer image on this guy with a sword slashing everybody, and is cold and is like, oh, standoffish, but he's growing flowers in a garden, and he wants her help to have them bloom. I'm like, oh, the potential for romantic connection is there. So I'm excited. Just saying, excited.
I am too. I am too. And I have to say, I'm getting a kick out of certain questions that I'm asking. The same ones I'm
I love it.
asking
Yes.
to this story. So I'm thoroughly, thoroughly enjoying it. So good, so good, so good. So, folks, make sure that you are subscribed to Retro Nerd Girl. Please do make sure you are subscribed to me here on my gaming channel, Gaming with the Queen. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye bye.